Good morning, guys. Hello, and welcome you all in the today's session of time and work. Today is the third session of time and work, and we have already covered first and second part of this session. For those who are looking for the first time to this, they must watch the first and second videos because in those videos I cover the basic part. And I started this series because many of our students who cannot afford the bulky fees of the reputed coaching institute. So my motive is to provide you very quality education in the at home and during the lockdown time, and that is very important. And in the coming session I will also deal with you how to work, study, and what mistakes we are doing and the mistake done by me, so that you guys can't do that, and you are always become a leader and guide not the guider, because guider is also good, but always become a leader is something that everybody wants. What I think, as Swami Vivekananda has said, if I succeed I will lead, if I fail I will guide. So I want you to lead so that you can't come to this part. So with that we start our session, and soon I will tell you guys other thing also, how to study and how to study in a manner that you can go through the competitive examination, because many people don't know how to study also. They are working hard, but the way they are doing is totally different from what others are doing, those who got selected. Those who got selected are not different, they are the people who work differently, and that differently how they work I will tell you in the coming session. But today we start with the third part of the time and work. I think I have done approximately 11 questions. So today we have to start with 12 question onward. And guys, today's questions are very good, and their shortcut tricks are also very good. So please look and enjoy the session. So we start with 12 question. 12 question says two candle of same height can burn completely in 4 hours and 6 hours respectively. If both start burning together at same time with their respective constant speed, then calculate after how much time the ratio of their height will become 2:3. The question basically says two candles are of same height, are burning, one is burning at in 4 hours, another take 6 hours to burn completely. But if they start burning together, then how much time they take? We have to calculate time here, when ratio of their height would become 2:3. So let candle A is there, it takes 4 hours to burn. Candle B is there, it takes 6 hours to burn. And the total height, we can assume any number, but we are letting what? LCM, because LCM is convenient. We can take other number also, as I told you in the earlier video, no? In first lecture, why we are taking LCM only. So let the height of candle be 12 meter, and these are two candles of same height. This is based on the concepts of time and work only, because here we assume that a man A complete work in 4 hours, other man B complete work in 6 hours. So how many, after how much time they will complete the work, so that the ratio of their remaining work would be 2:3. This is of the same type, only the language is twisted here. So we have to deal this question in that manner only, because the basic thing is same what is asked in question. So efficiency comes out to be, for A it's 3, but 3 meter per hour. A burn 3 meter per hour, and similarly B efficiency comes out to be 2 meter per hour. I think this things is clear to you. Means A burn faster than B. So it burns or it burns slower. So it burns faster, it melt, and it reaches up to here, and it burns slowly. So it will come at that time. It will come to this side, and this ratio of their height would become 2:3. We have to tell the time after which their ratio of their height would be 2:3. So let that time be time B. Okay. T hours. And now the question says the height of candle is A is 12 meter and the height of other candle B is 12 meter, and they are melting, both are melting. First one A is melting at the speed of 3 meter per hour, and after T time its ratio will be 2, and similarly the candle B melt at a speed of 2 meter per hour, and after time T this ratio will be 3. So this is the equation that we got. Now cross multiplication. I hope you all know how to cross multiply. For those who don't know, just look here. It is very simple. 12 multiply 3t from first, and here 2 bracket start 12 minus 2t. So it comes out to be 36 minus 90. This comes out to be 24 minus 40. And we have to transfer those with constant on left side and those with variable right side. So it comes out to be 36 minus 24 equals to 90 minus 40, 12, 5t. So t comes out to be 12 upon 5 hours, which is equals to 5, 2, 5 2s are 10. Sorry. Let's erase it first. Okay. R. And we know 2 by 5 R will convert into minute. We have to multiply with 60. So after cancelling it comes out to be 2 hours 24 minutes. So this is our answer. So option is there, 2 hours 24 minutes. Now we have to check answer. It's 2 hours 24. So now we proceed to 13 question. 13 is similar one, only the numbers are changed, data is changed. So those who understand that it is good, they have to keep understanding in this question. But those who can't understand, just try to understand here. Okay. And 13 question says 2 candles of same height can burn completely in 12 hours and 20 hours respectively. If both start burning together at the same time with their respective constant speed, then calculate after how much time the ratio of their height will become 3:5. So 13 question basically says 2 candles are there, one take 12 hours to burn completely, another take 20 hours to burn completely. If both start burning together with a constant speed, then we have to tell after what time the ratio of their height would be 3:5. After what time the ratio of their height would be 3:5. So we have to proceed in similar manner. a candle A, let a candle A is there, it take 12 hours. Candle B is there, it take 20 hours. And both take how much? 60 is LCM, 60 meter. It be 60 meter, and their efficiency is 3 meter per hour. And these two candles are, this is first candle, this is second candle of similar height. So we know A burns faster, A's speed is more than B. So this candle will light faster and this will slower, so it melt faster. So after some time it reach up to this height. After it will, and it will be slower. So after that time its height will be 5 times of, and the ratio is 3:5 after certain time, and that time would be T. Let the time be T hours. Okay, so we have to go according to question. Question say candle A is of 60 meter height and candle B is also of 60 meter height, and candle A is burning at a speed of 5 meter per hour and take T time to reduce to 3 times of its height. And similarly candle B burn with a speed of 3 meter per hour and take after time T it will be 5 times. So this comes out to be 3:5 after. So similarly as we did in previous question, cross multiplication, 5 times 60 minus 5t, 3 times 60 minus 3t. So 300 minus 25t equals to 180 minus 90. 120 equals to how much? 16t. And after 30, 4 3s are 4 4s are, and it's going to be 15. So time comes out to be 15 by 2, which is equals to 7.5 hours. Means 7 hours 30 minutes. And this is our answer. Option is there? Yeah. Fourth one. So answer is after 7 hours 30 minutes their ratio will be 3:5. I hope you all understand it. So first of all check the answer. Yes, we are right. So move on to next question now. Question 14. Yeah, this question is very important. It will clear all concept of time and work. Not all, but all the previous concept we studied, and in the higher level. It will complete your doubt, every doubt. So pay attention and keep your concentration here, because if you understand this question, it have 5 parts. Means you will start doing the question orally, and I will tell you this shortcut also. That is really you guys like that shortcut. Okay, that is based on understanding only, that you have to apply in competitive examination. Okay, so we start. Question 14 says 3 men A, B and C can complete a work in 10, 12 and 15 days respectively. Then give the answer of the following question. So person A complete work in 10 days, person B complete work in 12 days, person C complete work in 15 days. So their total work come out to be LCM, that is 60. and A's efficiency comes out to be 6 unit, B's efficiency comes out to be 5 unit, and C's efficiency comes out to be how much? 4. Okay, till here we all understand. Okay, and let's move to question first part. What it says: if A, B and C start work together, but after 2 days A left the work and next 2 days C also left the work, then in how much time the whole work will complete? It says A, B, C started together, but after 2 days A left, and next after 2 days C also left, then in how much time the whole work will complete? So question says A, B, C started together. They work for 2 days na. A left after 2 days means all three work for 2 days with efficiency of how much? With efficiency of 6, 5 plus 4. How much? 15 is the efficiency. It comes out to be 30 unit. Means they did 30 unit work together. And after that C left, A left. So who are left there? B and C left there. And B, C work together for next 2 days with the efficiency of 6 plus 5 means 11. So B, C, oh 9, sorry. 5 plus 4 na. Just rub it. Sorry. With the efficiency of 9. Okay. (18 unit). And after 2 days C left the work. So who is left there? B. So 30, 18. Out of 60 is the total work. 30 unit is done by ABC together and 18 unit done by B and C. So how much is left? 12 minus 48. 12. This 12 unit work is done by B with efficiency of 5. So it comes out to be how much? 2 by 5 days. So it comes out to be 2 by 5 days. This plus this plus this. This is the total time. So total time is taken to complete the work is 2 plus 2 plus 2, 2 by 5 days. Means this comes out to be 6, 2 by 5 days. Yeah, option is there. Option 4. Okay. And I will tell you the shortcut also. This is the first method and this is second method. Total work is 60 and A worked for 2 days and after that it left, means A left after 2 days. So efficiency of A is 6. So subtract 12. 6 into 2, 12. Okay. And B worked for next 2 days. Means B worked for 4 days. I hope you understand how it comes for 4 days and after that it left with the efficiency of 4. So 16 unit is done by B. So how much is left now? 32 unit is left. And it is done by whom? B. O is C. And it comes out to be 6/2 by 5 days. And that is your answer. I hope you all understand this. Okay, let's check the answer. Yeah, 6/2 by 5 days. Move on to second question now. Second part of the 14th question. It says if A, B and C work together, but after But after 3 days, C left the work, and next after 1 day, A also left the work. Then in how much time the whole work will complete? So we know A complete work in 10 days, B complete the same work in 12 days, C complete the same work in 15 days. And the work we let is 60 unit, and A's efficiency is 6, B's efficiency is 5, and C efficiency is 4. Now, according to question, A, B and C started together, okay, but after 3 days C left, means all three work for 3 days together with efficiency of 15. So, come out to be 45 unit is done by them. And after 3 days, C left. So whom two are left together now? A plus B. And A work for 1 day with B, na? So both work for 1 day with efficiency of 11. So 11 unit is done by them. After that, A also left. Who is left there? B is left there. B completed the whole work, means B is there from starting till end. So how much unit work is left there? 60 minus 45 minus 11 comes out to be 56, means we have to subtract 56, na? This is 56, means comes out to be 4 unit. So 4 unit, and B completed this 4 unit work with the efficiency of 5. So it comes out to be 4 by 5 days taken by B to complete the work. So B take 4 by 5 days to complete the work. This day, this 1 day, and this 1 day. So total time is 3 plus 1 plus 4 by 5. This comes out to be 4 by 5 days is the total time taken to complete the work, and that is 4 is our correct answer. And the second method now. Second method. Similarly, total work is 60 unit. A work for 3 days, and after that C left, no? C left after 3 days, means C left after 3 days, and C is working with the efficiency of 4. So C did 12 unit, and after that it left, and after that A worked for how much? 3 days earlier and 1 day with B, means A also left after 4 days, and A worked with efficiency of 24, 6. So it comes out to be 24. So after subtracting, how much we get? 6, 36. This comes out to be 24. Okay, and this work is done by B with efficiency of 5. So this comes out to be 4 by 5. Okay, I hope you all understand. Now move to question, move to answer. Yeah. for 4 by 5 days. Okay, I hope you understand. Let's move to third question. Okay, but before third question we have to go for fourth part, because in that part you will understand very clearly what question says. In this question you will understand better, that's why I am taking this question before third question. Okay, so what fourth part says, A, B and C start. After 3 days A left the work and B left the work 4 days before the completion of work. In how much time the whole work will complete? So we know A complete in 12 days, 10 days, B in 12 days and C in 15 days. So the whole work is 60 unit. 5 is their efficiency. Now according to question, A, B, C work together for 3 days and after that A left. 3 days with efficiency of 15 means 45 minutes. They did together. After that A left means who left there? B and C. And B left the work 4 days before the work. We don't know the work total work days, so we have no prediction about that. And after that B also left, so who left there? C is there till end, from starting till end C is only there. Okay, and C efficiency is 4, means these 4 days to at least C also work, means this last 4 days. Okay, I hope this point you all are clear with, means 4 days C of 4 to be 16 unit is done by C. But what is this? This comes out to be how much? 61, and the total work will let is 60, means something is wrong here. What is wrong here? Something we understand now. Something is wrong here. What is that wrong thing? We have to identify. So again go to the question and read the question. It says A, B, C start work together after 3 days. A left the work and B left the work 4 days before the completion of the work. Then in okay, it says A, B, C started work together, but and after that B left work 4 days before. This before 4, we don't know na here ki in previous question we know ki after this day, after 3 days is left. For this it's okay, but when this question come na, this statement work 4 days before the completion of the work, before, when this word before comes na, then the story changes. I will make you understand how. Suppose they work for 6 days, and A work for 3 days, okay, and this question says B left the work 4 days before the work, means this day B haven't worked, this day also, this day also, this day also, means B work for 2 days only na, and nothing is about C. Suppose C work all the 3 days, means the question says that ki according to this all three A, B, C couldn't work for 3 days because here B is not here. So but we assume here ki B also work for 3 days. So whenever question is there 4 days before this statement come before the completion, so at that time we couldn't go up for this, that we can't assume ki they work for 3 days. Because of this I told you what is the reason behind this. Okay, so we have to do in different. So we have to rub this. So we have to do the question in this manner. Let the total work be X unit. Okay, so A work for 3 days with efficiency of 6, so 18 unit done by A, and B left the work 4 days before, means 4 days before the completion with the efficiency of 5, and C is there till end, for starting till end. So C is there from starting till end, so is X unit work is done by C with the efficiency of 4. So this comes out to be how much? 5x minus 4 plus 4x. So this is equals to how much? 60 unit. So 18 plus 5x minus 20 plus 4x was to 60, and this comes out to be 9 minus 2, 9x minus 2 equals to 60, 9x equals to 62, x comes out to be how much? 6, 8 by 9 days. Okay, so answer is B. And I also tell you the shortcut. The total work is how much? 60 unit. And A, B, C all three started together, but A worked for 3 days with efficiency of 6, so A did 18 unit work, and B work, but we have in the question B work for, this is the 4 day, this is the end of work, C from starting till end, but B left the work 4 days before the completion, or C is there for starting till end. So okay, so A left after 3 days, means 18 unit. So how much is left? 42. And understand this very clearly. Question says that ki B left the work 4 days before the completion of work. So if I add 4 days in B, 4 days work in B, so this both B, C completed together. Okay. If I add something here, this thing you understand na? If I add 4 days work in B, means B, C completed the work together. So I added 4 day work of B. 4 day work with the efficiency of 5 comes out to be 20. So this comes out to be 62. And both work with the efficiency of how much? 9. So it comes out to be 6, 8 by 9 days. I hope you are clear. This is second method. I hope you all understand this. Let's check the answer. Yeah. Now move to third question. Third part. Oh, sorry, this is some printing mistake is there. Okay. The third part says A, B, and C start work together, but after 3 days, A left the work. Okay, and B left the work 1 day before. This is before type completion of the work. So I think you understand. Do I need to draw that? Okay, I will draw. 10 days. B complete in 12 days and C complete the same work in 15. LCM comes out to be 60. This is the 60 unit. A's efficiency is 6, B's is 5, C's efficiency is 4. I do that directly. The second method. 60 is the total unit. Out of that, A left after 3 days. So 18 is subtracted. How much is left now? 42. And A left the work 1 day before the completion. Means A, B, C started together after 3 days. A left 18 unit and B and C. And after 1 day, before 1 day, this is 1 day. So if I add this 1 day work, so the both will complete together here. So 1 day work of B is 5 plus 5 comes out to be 47, and this 47 unit work is completed with the efficiency of 5 plus 4, B's and C's combined efficiency. So it is 47 upon 9. This comes out to be 5 to 9 days. And option is there, option number 4. Check the answer. Yeah. Let's move to last part, fifth part. And this says A, B and C starts work together. A left the work 2 days before the completion of work and B left the work 3 days before the completion of the work. Then in how much time the whole work will complete? So similarly, A 10 days, B 12 days, C 15 days, LCM 60, efficiency 654, and 60 unit is total work. A left after 2 days. A left after 2 days means to subtract 12 unit work. So how much is left now? 48 unit. 48 unit is left. And A, B, C started. A left after 2 days. So 12 unit work. And B and C. And B left after before No. A left the work 2 days before. So we have to add A's work. No. We have to add. Oh, sorry. This is 2 days. This B left before 3 days, and C is there till end. So we have to add 2 and 3 days work of A and B. A is 2 days work and B is 3 days work. Plus with the efficiency of 5, so it is 15. This comes out to be 87 units. Is done by A plus B plus C. So 87 upon 15. This comes out to be how much? Divisible by 8, 7, 15 divisible by 3 means 3 5s are and 3 2s are 6, 3 9s are 27. This comes out to be 29 by 5, which is equals to 5 5s are 25 and 4. This. And option is there, option number 3rd. So let's check the answer. Yes. Okay. We have completed for today's session. Okay, bye guys. I hope you will enjoy the session and keep revising these things. Okay. Bye. Have a nice day.